Rotimi Fashakin joins us this morning. He's a member of the APC. Good morning, and thank you for coming on today.
Good morning.
Well,
thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you. Starting off with that visit, and we eventually had the response, which we'd like you to respond to. But what's the essence of that visit by APC leaders to the former president?
You will understand that the situation in Nigeria needs a broad-based approach, needs to cut across tribal, religious, and political lines. And it's absolutely important that everybody that is a stakeholder in the Nigerian enterprise is brought in, to offer its own panacea to the myriads of issues
Brought into APC or what?
Brought into APC. You will see there was absolutely, in the speech by Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, there was no inkling as to an invitation to APC. And Chief Olusegun Obasanjo too gave a disclaimer at the beginning of his statement that he is still a card-carrying member of PDP. So there was nothing about telling Chief Obasanjo to come into APC in that whole thing. It was strictly part of this diplomacy.
Much as that's the part that the camera has caught, but we do know that politicians have lots of meetings behind closed doors. So why would he start off with saying, I'm still a member of the PDP, if there were no overtures? We know what's been going on with the
Chamberlain, what you're saying is left to conjecture.
No, I'm asking you, you're a member.
No, it's not insider. No, let me say.
No, let's not leave it to conjecture. Where you can leave it, what you can tell us.
No, the truth is that, yes, if Chief Obasanjo is disgruntled about PDP, there is nothing that is cast on stone that you must die a PDP. I mean, if things within PDP are no longer, conducive for him, I mean, why not? I mean, the 5 governors who came into APC, they saw that things are no longer good for them, But like I said earlier, in this case, you will recall that we went to the APC leaders led by General Muhammadu Buhari. I mean, you will know that for quite a while, General Buhari and Chief Olusegun Obasanjo have not been the best of friends. Do you understand?
So was this meeting made for them?
But General Buhari, for the sake of the Nigerian state, salvaging the Nigerian state from the ruinous, precipitous governance under this, government, had decided to be part of that delegation.
I think it's important that we qualify it under this PDP-led government.
Yes, this
what you're doing right now is courting members of the PDP, whom you've strongly criticized in the past, to come and join your party.
Do you want them to ruin it?
No, wait. The thing is, when you say they trying to lure members of the PDP, in the past, wasn't PDP luring members of the opposition? Wasn't it part of the game plan of PDP to cause disaffection within the ranks and file of political parties
with a
view to bringing them into their ranks?
To come and lead their
Wasn't
ranks?
that? So if they are getting a bit of the poison, they are giving others a bit of the poison chalice, they are giving others to drink from.
Mr. Fashakin,
so why not now?
Mr. Fashakin,
now we can go to
some of your leaders have been quoted as calling the PDP the people destroying party, or some giving them some names like that. I mean, you're now looking like you're the place where all disgruntled party members come to. What happened to your progressive ideology? You're not afraid that they'll be contaminated?
Contaminated in what way? The thing is, politics, you must understand clearly, is meant to achieve a particular purpose. When you join a political party, you believe that you have the inalienable right to aspiring to whatever position.
Which is not applicable to the other party?
Yeah, whatever position. So if
you say it's not applicable to the other party.
Yeah, there are many reasons that someone may become disenchanted about a party. And if we look at in the Bible, when David was in Hebron, all the people that came to join him were those people who were deprived, those were the people that formed the core of his army, and he galvanized them into a proper fighting force. So if we profit from the disgruntled members from PDP who are not happy about the goings on there, and we know that no human being is intrinsically bad. It's only maybe the. You see, when you break my train of thought, let's not do that.
All right, finish it.
Now, what I'm saying is that what we are doing is we understand no human being is intrinsically bad. That cannot be polished. So we know the ambience in the PDP now is not conducive for constructive engagement. So what's happening is that we say, well, come on, we'll provide the right ambience for you. So
even though they are not intrinsically bad.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that. So you provide that right ambience. You said something, let me put it in your words, that when they come, they know that they have the opportunity to aspire to any position. So what happens to your own members who have been serving you in your party? What happens to them if you're now bringing these other people to come in and aspire to any position? You're not afraid of getting disgruntled members in your party?
Look, listen. Politics, and democracy is about game of numbers. And when you are not able to stimulate that, you run into problems, the kind of problems that PDP is running into. A situation in which you have already held some positions in your mind for certain individuals, you run into problems. So that's that.
Listen to this one. Don't worry, you talk about the other.